It is time for Personal Finance with Mr. Charles Fakroha. Good morning, Mr. Charles. Welcome. Personal finance this morning. We're continuing from where we stopped yesterday. Personal finance, natural financial, habits that workers should have. Please take us up from there. How do you want to continue that conversation?
Yes, thank you very much. It's still the workers' week, and so we'll still do things for the workers. Yeah, we started it last Monday, which is the Workers' Day. We said, yes, for workers to have a successful financial plan that is secure their future financially, yes, they should not depend on their employers or government. But the employers and government can do their own part, but it is the worker that will do most of the jobs in terms of achieving financial independence, financial freedom, and financial security for themselves. The first step is for them to understand their current financial situation. We have said that before. Know your assets, know your liability, know your net worth. The second step is to set specific financial goals. Let them be definite. The third step is having a good budget and stick to it. Set up a budget and stick to it. Once you have done that, the next step is for you to begin to have a savings and investment program. You can take advantage of savings in your office, the cooperative you are doing. You take advantage of the contribution pension scheme voluntarily, or you can have arrangement with a group of colleagues where you do savings collectively. Then the next step is to see that you invest your money. We have also explained earlier that you should have at least 3 to 6 months of your normal living expenses in an emergency account. In case an emergency happens, you should be able to go to that emergency fund and solve your problem. Yes, as workers, you should also know how your tax is being computed so that you are not being overtaxed. And if there are issues like that, you can talk to your human resource or your account department to explain to you how your tax payment is being calculated and then deducted. The worker should also try to be debt free. We are not saying you should not collect credit, but ensure that if you collect any particular credit, yes, you can collect mortgage, which is part of credit, but make sure you are using it for something productive so that you'll be able to pay back at the end of the day. Try and reduce your debt. Then, of course, you can afford not to protect yourself. So you can take any insurance policy, insurance, income insurance. There are different insurance policies you can take just to secure yourself in case anything happens. And lastly, for workers to achieve financial independence, yes, you cannot continue to work and remain in this life forever. One day, the good Lord will call you. And when the good Lord calls you, what happens to your loved ones? So you must also have an estate plan. An estate plan simply means how have you arranged your assets and of course your liability. How do you want such your assets to be distributed when no longer with your loved ones? You either do it by writing a will, setting up a trust, as the case is. And of course, always update your records with your employer. We have seen persons who start a job, they put one name as beneficiary, and of course, when their status changed, maybe they were not married before, they are now married, they leave that same person as beneficiary. Always update your record as your circumstances and your situation changes. So, we advise workers this week, Workers' Day, if they continue to imbibe this habit continuously, of course, will make mistakes here and there, you will see that it will now become financially literate. And when you're a financially literate person, you'll be able to understand some of the finances and how to manage your money properly. Because it is only you that can do it. You can seek the advice of expert people like us who will assist you to set up a financial plan and see how you can stick to it so that at the end of the day, you will achieve financial freedom. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Charles, just before you leave, you know, as much as possible, this particular system of making sure that your assets and also liabilities are in harmony, we find it difficult, especially in this climate where individuals are asked by their family members to write their will, just so in case anything happens, you know, how the distribution of the estate will go will not be an issue. Then you see reactions like they feel they are being killed, or they are the ones that want to be killed by these individuals. What do you think, or what do you say about that?
Yes, I agree with you. In fact, I have gone to a forum where I made a suggestion that yes, you need to write your will. And most half of the participants were saying, are they going to die the next day? Writing your will, it does not mean you're going to die. And we are saying, if you write your will today, okay, I write a will today as Charles Fakroa. You know, I have 3 children. Now, in the next 2-3 years, I'm still alive. I have another child. There's nothing stopping me from going to meet my Anthony to say, I want to update that my will. You can change your will as long as you are alive. You can even have what lawyers call a codicil to your will. You put an additional. As long as you are alive, you put additional to your will. You can remove some things you are. It is as long as you are alive. Because the will only take effect as soon as you drop dead. So, writing a will does not mean you are going to die tomorrow. But it's an African culture. They believe that once you write your will, you want to die the next day. But no, everybody, as long as you earn an income, you are entitled to write a will. Just see an attorney and or a lawyer, they will explain to you. It's very simple to write a will.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Charles, for coming on the show this morning. We usually have you live. I'm hoping we'll get to see you live the next time we get to talk about personal finance. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. You're welcome.
Have a happy financial rest of the week.
And you too, Mr. Charles. It's been amazing having this conversation with you. It is still iBrandTV Daybreak. We're going to be bringing you social media buzz with the beautiful Deborah. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.